This class is BARRE Burn. It's a series of exercises that isolate certain muscle groups, including your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, your abdomen, your core, your arms, your back, by using repetitive motion, repetitive exercises in a series to burn out those muscles. We'll be mostly on the mat today, and you'll also need a bar or a back of a chair, a temporary bar back of a chair that we use to help with balance when we're doing our exercises. If you have a set of weights, you may use a set of weights, or you can have substitute weights with water bottles or with soup cans, or perhaps water bottles filled with rice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and begin, and if someone joins in, I'll plug them in a minute. We're going to start, we start our class in pose of a child. So open your knees wide, place your toes, your big toes together, place your hands flat on the mat, take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, gently begin to move your buttocks back onto your heels, lengthening through your arms. Reach your arms out to the front of the mat. Slowly begin to lower your head down between your biceps. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Allow the next few breaths to settle down into your mat, stretching your fingers long towards the front of your mat and your buttocks back towards the back of your mat onto your heels. Move your forehead from side to side, releasing any thoughts that you have, so that for the next 50 minutes or so, we can focus on the exercise. Feel your breath as you draw it in, expanding through your abdomen, feeling your rib cage expand 360 degrees around. Breathe in and breathe out. Gently place the palms into the mat. Slowly lift your buttocks up. Uncross your big toes, coming into tabletop. Place your hands underneath your shoulder blades with a soft bend in your elbows so that you can take the pressure off of your wrists and off of your shoulder blades. We're going to begin to warm up the back with some gentle cat and cow. So as we inhale, you're going to scoop the belly, lift the heart. As you exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, scoop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, tuck. One more. Inhale, scoop. And exhale, tuck. Coming back into a tabletop. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, gently move your buttocks back towards your heels, stretching through the spine. Lift your fingers, releasing through your wrist. Breathe in and breathe out. Gently place your palms back on the mat. Slowly lift up into a tabletop and gently dip your hips forward, rolling your shoulder blades back and away. Inhale back through tabletop. Exhale, buttocks on heel. Lift the fingers. Inhale, lift up through tabletop. Exhale, dip the hips, roll the shoulders back. One more time. Inhale, lift up through tabletop. Exhale, sit the buttocks back on the heels. Lift the fingertips. Inhale, lift up through tabletop. Exhale, lean forward, opening up the hips. Coming back into your tabletop position, roll the shoulder blades away from the ears. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, gently extend your right leg out behind you. Push the toes into the mat, lengthening through the front of the hip. Keep the abdominal muscles engaged. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Gently lift the right leg up off of the mat. Take a nice big inhale, breathe in and breathe out. Reach the left arm out, coming into a bird dog, stretching through the spine. Extend the fingers long and the heel of the foot back. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Two more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly draw that left hand back down onto the mat, the right knee back onto the mat, and switch. Extend the left leg long behind you. Keep the toes on the mat as you push through the heel, lengthening through the front of the hip. Engage the core. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Gently lift the left leg up. Extend the right arm. Engage the core here, lengthening through the spine. Keep the crown of the head long. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly place the right hand back down on the mat, the left knee back down onto the mat. Take a nice big inhale, reach the left arm up, open up the chest, roll through the wrist to one direction and then the other. And then take a nice big inhale, reach the left arm up. As you exhale, gently tuck the left arm under the right armpit. And then inhale, reach up. Just warming up here, warming through the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. And this time you're going to exhale, twist. Let the left shoulder blade fall down onto the mat. The left cheek falls down onto the mat. Maybe the right arm reaches up and does a half bind, opening up the right shoulder, drawing the right shoulder back. Perhaps the left leg comes out behind you, rolling onto that left shoulder a little bit more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly place that left knee back down onto the mat. Right arm reaches up, lifting up that left arm, stretch, and come back to your tabletop position. Do one cat and cow in between to straighten the spine, and then returning back to your tabletop, you're going to lift the right arm up now. Stretch, roll through the wrist one direction, and then the other. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, scoop that right arm under the left armpit, and then inhale, reach up. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop, and let it land. Place the right cheek down onto the mat. Take the left arm up and behind your back, rolling that left shoulder blade back, opening up the shoulders. If you wish, you can extend that right leg back behind you, rolling more weight onto the right shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly place the right knee back down. Lift the left arm back up. Place it onto the mat. Inhale, lift the torso, raise the right arm up, and return back to your tabletop. Do one cat and cow to reset the spine. And coming back into your tabletop, we're going to work through those abdominal muscles. So extend the right leg out behind you, the left arm long. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, draw the elbow and the knee together up into your torso. So you're going to inhale, reach, exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach, exhale, crunch. That's 10. And crunch. Reach and crunch. 8. And crunch. Reach and crunch. 6. And crunch. Reach and crunch. 4. And crunch. Reach and crunch. 2. And crunch. 1. And crunch. Reach it nice and long. Stretch through the spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift the arm and the leg a little higher. Breathe in and breathe out. Place the left hand back down, the right knee back down. One cat and cow to reset the spine, and we'll do the other side. Extend the left leg out behind you, right arm nice and long. You're going to reach and crunch. Reach and crunch. For 10 and crunch. Reach and crunch. 8 and crunch. Reach and crunch. 6 and crunch. Reach and crunch. 4 and crunch. Reach and crunch. 2 and crunch. Reach and crunch. Extend the right arm and the left leg nice and long. Lift them up a little bit higher. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. and breathe out. Place the right hand back down onto the mat, the left knee back down onto the mat. We're going to continue to work with those abs, and then we're going to work on some glutes, and then we're going to come back with some more abdominal work, and then to the bar. Extending your left leg and your right leg out, come into a plank formation. Maybe you rock back and forth to loosen up the wrists and the ankles. Coming to stillness, make sure that your abdominal muscles are nice and tight, that your hips are neither up nor swaying down. You want to think of yourself as a long plank of wood from the head to your feet. Push the heels back. We're going to do some abdominal work here in our plank. If this is too much, feel free to come down onto your forearms if it's too much on your wrists. If it's too much on your abs, you can come down onto your knees, and you can do the exercise by stepping the feet out. So we're going to do an out, out, in. You can do it from your knees or from your full plank. So it looks like this: out, out, in, out, out, in for 10, out, in, 9, out, in, 8, out, in, 7, out, in, 6, out, in, 5, out, in, 4, out, in, 3, out, in, 2, out, in, 1, out, in, and hold. Breathe in, breathe out. Knees are up or knees are down. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Breathe in, breathe out. One more rep. So out, out, in for 10. Out, in, 9. Out, in, 8. Out, in, 7. Out, in, 6. Out, in, 5. Out, in, 4. Out, in, 3. Out, in, 2. Out, in, 1. Out, in, and hold. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Sitting back on your heels for just a moment, stretching through the spine, releasing through the wrist. We're going to come back up into that plank, and we're going to do hip dips. So if coming up on your wrist is too much, again, you can come down onto your forearms, the same thing. If this is too much, you can alternate by putting one knee down and doing the dip this way. Okay? So full throttle is all the way up. If the wrists are bothering you, on the forearms, or you can place one knee down and do your dips this way. So come on back up. Let's begin. We're going to go to the right side first. So you're going to dip and up for 10. Up, up, 9, up, dip, up, 8, up, dip, up, 7, up, dip, up, 6, up, dip, up, 5, up, dip, up, 3, 4, up, dip, up, 3, up, dip, up, 2, up, dip, up, and 1, up, dip, up. Hold your plank, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Sitting back on your heels, stretch through the spine. We're going to do one more set here of hip dips, but we're going to have the option to add on. So coming back up into your plank. If you were going to full throttle, we're going to dip to the center, push up, dip to the center, push up. Again, you can stay on your forearms and just work on the hip dips. Trying to stabilize the core, trying to concentrate on the abdominal muscles. Let's begin. So you're going to come to the left, up, push up, right, up, push up, left, dip, push up, right, dip, push up. That's 6. Whoops, excuse me, 7. Up, push up, right, up, push up, 6, up, push up, dip, up, push up, 6, up, push up, push up, 5, up, push up, right, up, push up, up, 5, up, push up, up, right, up, push up, up, 4, up, push up, up, right, up, push up, up, 3, up, push up, up, right, up, push up, up, 2, up, push up, up, right, up, push up, up, 1, up, push up, up, right, up, push up, up, and done. Sit back on your heels, coming into pose of a child. Take the hands behind the head to open up the shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice job. We're going to work on our glutes now, staying on the floor. Small repetitive exercises. We're going to go through 2 rotations, working on those glutes. So if you need to take a break at any time, feel free to come back into pose of a child or sit back on your heels. All right, let's begin. Coming back into that tabletop, we're going to start with gentle leg lift to the side. So starting on the right side, you're going to lift up and down, up and down for 10 and down, 9 and down, 8 and down, 7 and down, 6 down, 5 down, 4 down, 3 down, 2 down, 1 and down. Draw the knee up, donkey kick. So you're going to place the foot onto the ceiling. So they're up and down for 10 and down, 9 and down, 8 and down, 7 down, 6 down, 5 down, 4 down, 3 down, 2 down, 1 and down. Keeping your donkey kick, we're going to bring that knee to the nose. So it comes in and up, crunch and up for 10 and up, 9 and up, crunch and up, 7 and up, crunch and up, 5 and up, crunch and up, 3 and up, 2 and up, last one and up. We're going to combine those movements now. So you're going to draw the knee down, knees touch, lift, touch, and donkey kick. So side, touch, donkey kick, touch, side, touch, donkey kick, touch. For 10, touch, donkey kick, touch. 9, touch, donkey kick, touch. 8, touch, donkey kick, touch. 7, touch, donkey kick, touch. 6, touch, donkey kick, touch. 5, touch, donkey kick, touch. 4, touch, donkey kick, touch. 3, touch, donkey kick, touch. 2, touch, donkey kick, touch. Last one, touch, donkey kick, touch. Reach it out to the side, gentle pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop back to the donkey kick, gentle pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunch it up to the nose and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go through that whole routine again on that right side. So you're going to lift and lower for 10 and lower, 9, lower, 8, lower, 7, lower, 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1, and lower. Donkey kick, so up and lower. 10, lower, 9, lower, 8, lower, 7, lower, 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1, and lower. Combination. So you're going to side, touch, donkey kick, touch. For 10, touch, donkey kick, touch. 9, touch, donkey kick, touch. 8, touch, donkey kick, touch. 7, touch, donkey kick, touch. 6, touch, donkey kick, touch. 5, touch, donkey kick, touch. 4, touch, donkey kick, touch, 3, touch, donkey kick, touch, 2, touch, donkey kick, touch, 1, touch, donkey kick, touch, and we're gonna do the crunches now. So crunch and kick, 4, 10, and kick, crunch, and kick, 8, and kick, crunch, and kick, 6, and kick, crunch, and kick, 4, and kick, crunch, and kick, 3, and kick, 2, kick, last 1, and kick. Tiny pulses out to the side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny pulses, donkey kick, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny pulses, knee to nose, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it back, stretch it out. Whoo! Let's do the other side. Sit down on your heels. Rinse out your wrists. Always the option to come down onto your forearms. And we're going to do that left glute. Now we know why they call it burn. All right. Roll the shoulder blades back and away. Let's begin. So you're going to start with the fire hydrant out to the side and touch. So up and touch for 10. Touch. 9. Touch. 8. Touch. 7. Touch. 6. Touch. 5. Touch. 4. Touch. 3. Touch. 2. Touch. 1. And touch. Donkey kick to the ceiling. 10. Touch. 9. Touch. Full range of motion. Touch. 7. Touch. Kick. Touch. 5. Touch. Kick. Touch. 3. Touch. 2. Touch. 1. Touch. Combination. Oh, I'm sorry. So we're going to do our crunches. So we're crunch and kick for 2. And kick. 3. Kick. 4. Kick. 5. Kick. 6. Kick. 7. Kick. 8. Kick. 9. Kick. 10. Kick. Let's go back to the combination. So you're going to side, touch, donkey kick, touch. Side, touch, donkey kick, touch. That's 10. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 9. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 8. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 7. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 6. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 5. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 4. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 3. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 2. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 1. Touch, donkey kick, touch. Out to the side, tiny pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny pulses, donkey kick for 10, 9. Squeeze the glute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunch it up to the nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do the whole thing again. So off, full range of motion to the side and touch for 10 and touch. 9, touch. 8, touch. 7, touch. 6, touch. You can do it. Touch. 4, touch. 3, touch. 2, touch. Last one, touch. Full range donkey kicks. Lift and touch for 10 and touch. 9 and touch. Kick and touch. 7 and touch. Kick and touch. 5 and touch. Kick and touch. 3 and touch. 2 and touch. 1 and touch. Let's move to the crunches. Crunch and kick for 10 and kick. Crunch and kick. 8 and kick. Crunch and kick. 6 and kick. Crunch and kick. 5 and kick, 4 and kick. Crunch and kick. 2 and kick. 1 and kick. Combination. So out, touch, donkey kick, touch for 10. Touch, donkey kick, touch. 9, touch, donkey kick, touch. 8, touch, donkey kick, touch. 7, touch, donkey kick, touch. 6, touch, donkey kick, touch, 5, touch, donkey kick, touch, 3, touch, donkey kick, touch, 2, touch, donkey kick, touch, 1, touch, donkey kick, touch, out to the side, tiny pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the back, donkey kick, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tiny pulses crunching, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back on those heels. Move through the wrists. Coming up, you're going to bring your right foot forward, come into a lunge, hands on the knees, stretch through the hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift up with the sternum. Breathe in. Breathe out and switch. Draw the left foot up, coming into that lunge. Hands on the thigh for support. Breathe in. Breathe out, sternum up. Breathe in. Breathe out, one more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good job, everyone. Let's come up to our makeshift bar. Take a sip of water if you need to. And let's stand up to our makeshift bar. So you want to get the back of a chair, make sure that it's sturdy, the back of a chair or the back of a sofa. We're going to start with some calf raises, and then we're going to move to work back onto that glute area. So both hands on the bar, lightly touching the bar, draw the heels of the feet together and the toes slightly outwards. So slightly outwards, so not too far out and not touching, just a little bit out. We're going to lift all the way up. So you're going to lift and lower. As you lift up, you're going to squeeze the glutes and lower for 10 and lower, 9 and lower, 8 and lower, 7 and lower, 6 and lower, 5 and lower, 4 and lower, 3 and lower, 2 and lower, 1 and lower. Coming up, you're going to come down an inch, up an inch for 10. Up, 9, up, 8, up, 7, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, and up. Tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both heels down onto the mat. Draw your left arm up. We're going to work with our left leg here. So draw your left arm up. We're going to draw that left leg back into a lunge. We're going to sink and stand back up and draw it forward. So you're going to draw the left foot back, lunge, up, and touch. Lunge, sink, up, squeeze the glute, and back. For 10, squat, rise, and touch. 9, squat, rise, and touch. 8, squat, rise, and touch. 7, squat, rise, and touch. 6, squat, rise, and touch. 5, squat, rise, and touch. 4, squat, rise, and touch. 3, squat, rise, and touch. 2, squat, rise, and touch. 1, squat, rise, and touch. Draw that left leg back. Draw the left arm out to the side. You're going to bend that left knee, and we're just going to do tiny pulses. If you want extra work on the calf, you can elevate the right heel. I'm just going to touch down. So it's tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw your leg all the way up, straighten both legs. Left foot meets right. Draw the left hand back down. You're going to take that left leg. We're now going to reach that left leg back, back, We're going to draw up and in. So this is similar to what we were doing on the mat. If you want, you can place your left hand, if it's more secure, left hand on the hip. Or if you want a little extra, you can draw the left arm up to give yourself a little extra weight. So let's begin. So left leg lunge, up and lift. 10, up and lift. 9, up and lift. 8, up and lift. 7, up and lift. Try to keep that leg straight. Up and lift. Squeeze the glute. That's 5. Lunge and 4. Lunge and crunch. Lunge and 2. Lunge and 1. Take that left leg forward, that right leg back. Stretch your standing leg, breathe in. And breathe out, opening up through that right hip, breathe in. And breathe out. We're gonna do that on the other side. We're gonna have some different calf raises in the middle though, between sides. So when we're gonna come up, this time as you come down, I want you to open the knees and then squeeze it up. So it's gonna look like this from the side. So you come up on your calf, you're gonna open the knees, squeeze it up, and back up. So you're gonna open and squeeze it up. You can draw your arm out to the side, or you can place both hands on to the back of the chair. Heels together, heels rise. So we're gonna squat down and open the knees, squeeze the glutes, close the knees. So squat and open, squeeze and lift. For 10, squeeze and lift. 9, squeeze and lift. 8, squeeze and lift. So squat, squeeze and lift. 6, squeeze and lift. Squat, squeeze and lift. 4, squeeze and lift. Squat, squeeze and lift. 2, squeeze and lift. Last one, squeeze and lift. Squat down, keep the knees open. So we're gonna open. This time, if you wanna draw your left arm out to the side, you're gonna open the knees and shut. For 10, and shut. 9, and shut. 8, and shut. 7, and shut. 6, shut. 5, shut. 4, shut. 3, shut. 2, shut. 1, and shut. Come on back up, place both heels onto the mat. Woo, my quads are on fire. Let's move to the other side. So we're gonna start with those lunges again. Right arm up to the sky. Try to keep the right arm alongside of the ear so it's not bending over or down to the ground. If that's too much, feel free to put the right hand right back onto that bar. Again, if you want a little extra calf work in the standing leg, you can lift the left heels up. We're gonna take that right arm up alongside of our ears. You're gonna reach that right leg back into your squat. So you're gonna squat it down, lower, lift, and touch. Lunge, lower, lift, and touch. So lunge, squat, lift, and touch. That's 10. Squat, lift, and touch. Lunge, squat, lift, and touch. 8. Squat, lift, and touch. Lunge, squat, lift, and touch. 6. Squat, lift, and touch. Lunge, squat, lift, and touch. Lunge, squat, lift, and touch. That's 3. Squat, lift, and touch. 2. Squat, lift, and touch. And 1. Squat, lift, and touch. We're going to take that leg back now. So you can leave the right arm up to the sky or pull it out to the side. Tiny pulses. So you're going to squat and lift for 10. Lift. 9. Lift. 8. Lift. Squeeze the glutes. Lift. 6. Lift. 5. Lift. 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. 1. Lift. Draw that right hand back down onto the mat. We're going to do the squat and crunch, this lunge and crunch. So you lift the right leg back, lift it up and crunch. That's 10. Crunch. 9. Crunch. 8. Crunch. 7. Crunch. 6. Crunch. 5. Crunch. 4. Crunch. 3. Crunch. 2. Crunch. 1. And crunch. Shake it out. Extend that standing leg back behind you. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's come back to another set of calf lifts. So keep the heels together, keep the toes slightly separated. You can draw if you want to get a little extra. Both arms maybe come up as you lift and lower for 10, and lower, 9, lower, 8, lower, hands can be on the bar, lower, 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1, and lower. Up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. For 10, lower, 9, lower, 8, lower, up an inch, down an inch, 6, lower, 7, lower, okay, sorry, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1. Tiny pulses. So you're going to just pulse it up for 10. Squeeze the glutes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Let's go back to those lunges. One more set, and then we're going to take it down to the mat. We're going to extend that left leg back. Left leg comes long. You can draw that left arm up alongside of the ear. So you're going to squat it down and lift and touch. So lunge, squat, lift, and touch. Every time you lift, you want to squeeze the glutes. That's 10. Lunge, squat, glute, and touch. 8, squat, glute, and touch. 7, squat, glute, and touch. 6, squat, glute, and touch. 5, squat, glute, and touch. 4, squat, glute, and touch. 3, squat, glute, and touch. 2, squat, glute, and touch. 1, squat, glute, and touch. Draw that left leg back, left arm out to the side, bend the knee in tiny pulses. So you want to squeeze that left glute for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw that left arm to the bar. You're going to draw that left knee up into the chest and back, working on the hip flexors. So it's 10 and lunge, 9 and lunge, 8, lunge, 7, lunge, 6, lunge, 5, lunge, 4, lunge, 3, lunge, 2, lunge, 1, and lunge. Draw that left foot in, extend the standing leg, the right leg out, breathe in, and breathe out. Between sides, we're going to do that open and shut. So again, you want to draw the feet together. So as you sit down, you're going to open the knees. You're going to come up on your heels. You're going to sit down, close, open, and squeeze. As you come up, squeeze the glutes. Hands can be hands on the bar. Open the toes. Lift the heels. Squat, open the knees. Draw the knees together and stand and squeeze the glutes. So it's squat and squeeze for 10 and squeeze, 9 and squeeze, 8, squeeze, 7, squeeze, 5, squeeze, 4, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 1, and squeeze. Come down into that squat. You can draw the arms up alongside of the ears if you want. So you're going to open and shut, open and shut for 10 and shut, 9, shut, 8, shut, 7, shut, 6, shut, 5, shut, 4, shut, 3, shut, 2, shut, 1, and shut. Stand up, back up, shake those quadriceps out, and let's do the right leg. All right. So we're going to step standing nice and firm onto that left leg. You're going to draw that leg back. You're going to squat and lift. So you're going to lunge, squat, lift, and squeeze. So lunge, squat, lift, and touch. That's 10. Squat, lift, and touch. 9. Squat, lift, and touch. 8. Squat, lift, and touch. 7. Squat, lift, and touch. 6. Squat, lift, and touch. Lunge, squat, lift, and touch. 4. Lunge, lift, and touch. 3. Squat, lift, and touch. 2. Squat, lift, and touch. 1, squat, lift, and touch. Draw that right leg back. Maybe the right arm comes up over the head. You're going to do tiny pulses, squeezing the glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes to the bar. You're going to reach the right knee up and lunge it back. Lunge and lunge. Crunch and lunge for 10. And lunge, crunch, and lunge, 8. And lunge, crunch, and lunge, 6. And lunge, crunch, and lunge, 4. And lunge, crunch, and lunge, 2. And lunge, 1, and lunge. Take that left leg back, stretch through the standing leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Stand back at the bar, cross the left ankle over the right. Sit down in your chair, opening up on that outer hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Release it back. Switch. Right ankle crosses over the left thigh. Sit down into that chair, opening up through the hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Breathe in and breathe out. Opportunity to take a sip of water. We're going to move it back down onto the mat. And have the opportunity, you can use the weights, but you don't need to use the weights. We're going to do some abdominal work, and option to have weights or no weights. First, we're going to work a little bit more on those obliques. We did the hip dips. So rolling onto your left side, you want to stack the legs, keep your left arm out to the side, coming down onto your ear. So when you draw the right arm over the right ear, as we lift up, so you're going to have to roll a little bit forward on that left hip because you're going to lift both legs up and touch and down, working on those obliques. Touch and down for 10 and down, 9, down, 8, down, reach and down, 6 and down, reach and down, 4 and down, reach and down, 2 and down, 1 and down. Draw yourself up onto that left forearm. Keep the right hand behind the ears. You're going to lift those hips. So we're going to work on those obliques. So this time you're going to crunch the elbow to the knee. So it's going to be 10, stretch, 9, stretch, 8, stretch, crunch and stretch, 6 and stretch, 5, stretch, 4, stretch, 3, stretch, 2, stretch, 1 and stretch. Lower that hip back down. Roll onto the back. Take the hands behind the ears. Gently lift the collarbones up, stretching through your back. If you want, you can lift the legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to do that on the other side. So I'm going to roll around this way so I can face the camera. Coming on to the right side now. Again, extend the right arm. You're going to move those hips a little bit forward so that you don't fall over on the weight. Left arm comes behind, left arm comes along the left ear. So we're going to lift the legs and the arm at the same time. So you're going to lift up and reach and lower. Reach and lower for 10 and lower, 9, lower, 8, lower, 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1, and lower. Come up onto that right forearm. Take that left hand behind the ears. Lift the hips. We're going to do our oblique crunches. So you're going to draw that left knee up to the left elbow and stretch, crunch, and stretch for 10. Stretch, 9, stretch, 8, stretch, 7, stretch, 6, stretch, 5, stretch, 4, stretch, 3, stretch, 2, stretch, 1, and stretch. Lower down onto the belly. Take the hands behind the ears. Lift the chest up. Maybe you lift the legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw the hands underneath the breastbone. Sit yourself up, sit back into pose of a child, the legs into the spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Coming up onto your buttocks, bending through the knees. We're gonna, if you have a weight, you can use a weight. We're just gonna do some Russian crunches side to side. So sitting up nice and tall. If you wanna lift it up, you can lift your legs up. If you wanna go a little bit long or a little bit stronger, or keep your feet right on the ground, maybe even lifting the toes. Let's begin. So you're gonna go right, middle, left, middle for 10, middle, left, middle, 9, middle, left, middle, 8, middle, left, middle, 6, middle, left, middle, 5, middle, left, middle, 4, middle, left, middle, 3, middle, left, middle, 2, middle, left, middle, 1, middle, left, and middle. Let it go. Hug your knees into your chest, sit up nice and tall. Breathe in and breathe out. We're gonna do one more set of those, this time starting on the left side. So we're gonna go left, twist, right, and middle. Left, twist, right, and middle for 10. Twist, right, and middle. 9, twist, right, and middle. 7, twist, right, and middle. 6, twist, right, and middle. 7, whoops, 5, twist, sorry, right, and middle. 4, twist, right, and middle. 2, twist, right, and middle. 1, twist, right, and middle. Let it go. Sit your knees, tug your knees into your chest, sit up nice and tall. Breathe in and breathe out. Good job. We have just one more abdominal work, and then we're gonna cool it down. Weights or no weights, folding all the way down onto your back. So we're just gonna do tiny pulses. So you can have weights in your hand and lift up and pulse this way, or just keep your hands to your side. Either way, we're focused on the abs. If you use the weights and you're starting to find that you're bulging in the stomach or your back is starting to bow, remove the weights so that you're focused on isolating those abs. So head lowers to the ground, lift the collarbones up, and we're just going to reach up, reach our hands towards beyond our knees for 10 and lower, 9 and lower, 8 and lower, 7 and lower, 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1, lower, tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. Breathe in and breathe out. Take those feet underneath, draw them back towards the buttocks. We're going to gently lift the hips into a tiny bridge. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Push the feet into the floor. Think about lifting up with the hips. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly lower the hips back to the mat. Cross the left ankle over the right. Place the left hand on the left thigh. Gently open it up. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Open the arms out to a T. Gently shift your hips slightly to the right and let the knees fall to the left with the left ankle remaining on the right thigh. Turn your gaze, maybe looking over your right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly draw the knees back to the midline. Untuck that left foot. Draw the hands back alongside of the hips. Move the heels up so that the fingers graze the heels. Gently lift up into your bridge. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Lifting with the spine. Moving the belly button back toward the nose so you have a nice curve in the spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift a little higher. Breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly lower the hips back to the mat. This time you're going to cross that right ankle over the left thigh. Place the right hand on the inner thigh, gently opening it up. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Breathe in and breathe out. Open the arms out to a T. Gently shift the hips to the left and let the knees fall over the right, and gently look over your left shoulder. Breathe in, nice spinal twist. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly draw the legs back to midline. Uncross the right ankle. Take the soles of the feet together. Gently place them down to the ground. Place both hands on the inner thighs and gently open up the inner thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly draw your knees over to one side or the other. Gently roll yourself up and then draw those feet back together, soles of the feet together. Open up the knees nice and wide. Draw the elbows to the inside of the inner thighs. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, curl the chin in towards the chest as you gently draw the forehead down towards the feet, stretching through the spine, the inner thighs. Don't push. You can just open up your knees only as far as they are. Mine are not going down to the ground at this juncture. I'm just opening up. Let the head be heavy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly roll the spine back up. Extend the legs nice and long. Shake them out. Keep the left leg long. Take the right knee up towards the chest. Squeeze it in and then cross the right foot over the left thigh. Take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Right hand to the ground. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, gently twist and look over your right shoulder. If you want, the left elbow can come to the outside. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take an inhale here. Exhale, twist. Take the counter twist. Come back through the center. Extend that right leg. Shake it out. Draw the left knee into the chest. And then gently cross the left foot over the right thigh. Take the right hand to the outside. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, twist to look over your left shoulder. Maybe that right elbow comes to the outside. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, take the counter twist. Come back through the center. Shake it all out. Give yourself a nice forward fold, stretching through the hamstrings, reaching towards the toes. They can reach or they cannot. You can place them on the calves, bending through the elbows. Just extending through the spine, extending through the hamstrings. Nice deep breaths. Elbows are soft. And then slowly curl the chin. Drag the hands alongside the legs. Lift the torso up nice and high. Take a nice cleansing breath at the top and let it go. I thank each of you for coming here and joining me for this class today. I wish you a wonderful day and evening ahead. Namaste.